How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to be changing the transmission fluid, differential fluid, and transfer case fluid on my 1979 Toyota pickup. I only changed the oil since I got it. I haven't done anything else to it, which is my bad. I've already had it for 2 years. So the transmission feels kind of nasty when I'm shifting, and I think it's a possibility it just might be out of fluid or just might have really disgusting fluid in there. So like I said, the guy I bought it from in my previous videos, he did a lot of stuff to it, so I highly doubt that he ever really took care of the maintenance with this, but now I'm just going to do it. So the fluid I'm going to go with, or weight, is 80/90. I got the super cheap stuff because I plan to flush it again, and I'm not sure how much I actually need. I just bought this bigger one and the small one. Pretty much I bought the smaller one because I need the container. So you need to get fluid, you need to have your pump or gear lube pump. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do the gravity fed method, which isn't fun because it takes forever. This is only like $5 at Walmart. Another thing you're gonna need is brake parts cleaner, because obviously it's really nasty under there. It's got like a leak somewhere. So definitely want to use that to clean off the drain plug and the fill plugs. The size you're gonna need, is a 24-inch socket or millimeter, and 17 millimeter socket. Both of these sizes work on the trans and the diff and the transfer case. They're all the same size. And then I'm using a 1/2-inch socket because, you know, obviously it's better, I guess you can say leverage, I guess, in a way. But yeah, and then it's a possibility you might need a breaker bar just in case. Like I said, I don't know how long it's been since it's had that. One other thing you don't want to have, you don't have to, but I always recommend, use gloves. If you guys ever flushed rear diff before, or any diff in that matter, you'll know the gear fluid stinks really bad, and you just don't want to have that on you. So anyways, one last thing you might want to use is cardboard or a metal plate to go under the pan. That way you don't get any fluid on the driveway and piss off your wife, or yeah. Anyways. Okay, so on the transmission, here's the fill plug, and here's the drain plug. You see what I mean? It's kind of dirty. Usually I just say, like, just spray it with cleaner, but well, I'm just gonna do this one. It's not that bad. Anyways, what you want to do first is make sure you can take off the fill plug, because sometimes they do get stuck, and you never know what the last person did, if they stripped it on or anything, and you don't want to drain it, and then you're screwed. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So let me just. All right. So I don't know if this is full or not, but let's find out. And then adjust, make sure you get the pan underneath, just in case. And that thing is not coming off, so. Like I said, you might need a breaker bar, and you know what? I think I might have to get some PB Blaster to get this thing off, because it's not coming off. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get my breaker bar, put it on this and see. Make sure it's on there really good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the diffs. So pretty much what I came and did is I just use an impact on this, because I don't want to go through the whole thing. So just impact, and right now it's hand tight. You can use a breaker bar for the bottom one. Just make sure you get good leverage on it and go from there. Keep in mind the stuff stinks. And yeah, so anyways, I'm just gonna start draining it and then go from there. And you can already smell it. It smells like just really bad sulfur. Man, that stuff's nasty. And here's where it's nasty part. You can see all the stuff on this. So this is probably like metal, and yeah, man, that's just really bad. Make sure you just tighten it, hand tighten it, and then you can just use like a socket. Just put that around, just try to get better leverage. So now that's there. Clean this really good, and make sure you clean the magnet or the plug, because it does have a magnet and it just catches all that crap. Anyways, now it's time to fill. You don't need to have this pump. I was only using this pump for the transmission, but I can't really can't do it right now, so I'm just gonna have fun with this just to show you guys through my channel. So let me back this up here. You guys get to see firsthand. So when you do any kind of diff or manual transmission, what you want to do is just fill till it drips out. So pull this can underneath it and you can start pumping. Again, you don't have to use this pump for the rear diff or for the diffs. I bought it for the trans. I'm just having fun with it. All right, so now we're back. So this is gonna be, I'm already past 2 quarts. So it might be a little bit less than a quart to go in here. But anyways, I'll find out. And there we go. That's when you know you're full, is when it starts to overflow. So then what you do is you just put your plug over it and you're good. Do this for the front and rear and you should be fine. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna put it on camera. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Even though you guys aren't in time lapse. Yeah. Sorry, helicopter's right there. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Anyways, you guys get the point. What the hell? You guys get the point. Just tighten it and then you should be good. So front and rear, and then I'm gonna have to buy more fluid. I didn't realize it took that much, so make sure you get like maybe like a gallon of it or 2 gallons, and then should be good. So anyways, I'll bring you guys back once I get the trans fill plug done, and then we'll be good.